Obama says Venezuela is a threat to national security. Venezuela? Really? Haven't we been here before? First with this guy, and now with this one. Why all the huffing and puffing? Here are 4 things to know about the US and Venezuela. President Nicolás Maduro says Washington was helping to plot a coup against him.
Sus funcionarios de la embajada están conspirando para derrocar mi gobierno, presidente Obama. Tengo las pruebas.
The White House brushed it off.
These latest accusations, like all previous such accusations, are ludicrous. As a matter of long-standing policy, the United States does not support political transitions by non-constitutional means.
To which reporters literally said,
Whoa. The U.S. has a long-standing practice of not promoting, what did you say? How long-standing is that?
Because it just isn't true. One example is in 2002, when the U.S. tried to help stage a coup in Venezuela itself. It worked for about 2 days because of then-President Hugo Chávez's overwhelming support. The U.S. has also funneled roughly $90 million into the country since 2000 via USAID. USAID sponsors humanitarian projects, but also has a history in supporting U.S.-friendly political groups in Latin America. It's hard to make sense of all this rhetoric when business between the two countries is pretty good. Venezuela is the 4th largest supplier of oil to the U.S., and in turn, the U.S. exports billions of dollars in goods to the country each year. But things start to become clearer when you look at who is in Washington.
Right-wing sectors, Cold War warriors that still have a lot of influence on Latin American policy, and also a Cuban-American contingent that's in Congress and that has very important committee positions.
In December, Obama signed a bill sponsored by Cuban-American Democrat Robert Menendez that slapped sanctions on 7 Venezuelan officials. Washington accuses the officials of violating human rights during anti-government protests last year, in which 43 people were killed. Thing is, a large number of the 43 were supporters of Maduro's government, as well as police. The violence came from both sides. Venezuela is a deeply divided society. The socialist policies Hugo Chávez implemented for 14 years and the ones Maduro continues mostly benefit the poor. They include social programs largely funded by the country's oil money. Under Chávez, poverty was cut in half and extreme poverty went down by 70%. At the same time, the murder rate has gone up. Though it's been called otherwise, Venezuela is in fact a democracy. The Constitution guarantees civil, political, economic, social, and cultural rights. The right to education, work, housing, rights of ethnic minorities, and gender equality. Electoral monitors say the voting system in Venezuela is reliable, but that federal and private campaign funding is a problem. Another thing to know is that there are no term limits on presidents, mayors, or governors. Now Venezuelans are feeling the weight of an economic recession combined with plummeting oil prices. For them, it's meant shortages of basic food and medicine and skyrocketing inflation. It's caused major discontent even among Chavistas, those who support the government. Every country in Latin America has come out in support of Venezuela against the U.S.'s stance. The country has played a major role in bringing the region together politically and economically, and consequently excluding the U.S. And that could also be ticking Uncle Sam off. Who knows how things will shake down between the two countries? Maybe they're just destined to be enemies with benefits.